and gents, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Easy Rock Plugged In. I am your radio bay. My name is Nick, and today we are with one of your favorite artists once again for Easy Rock Plugged In. I'm pretty sure she is going to be happy to introduce herself in Hiligaynon, apparently. Please welcome Hillary.
Hello, my name is Hillary. Kamusta ka mo, tanan?
There we go.
That's my only Ilonggo introduction.
But you're very, very fluent, I believe, like very multilingual.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
But my mom is like, "Yo, ang culture, they can't speak Tagalog." But I'm like, I'm proving myself out here in the
Right.
Tagalog promo like radio stations.
Exactly, and you've been doing so well. I tried catching you off guard, and you understood what I said. So
Oh.
that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So what have you been up to these days, Hillary? I'm sure it's a very busy time for you.
It has been very hectic these past weeks.
Yeah.
But I've been just, prioritizing to reconnect my roots, spend time with family, and just, be here in the Philippines. Just be with my people.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. We did talk about traveling a bit, when we were off the air.
We did.
And, I'm hoping that you get to spend some time with the locals here in the Philippines, travel around.
That's my priority for sure.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, let's talk a bit about Norway, right? Because, we know that you were born in Norway and, you spent part of your childhood in Bacolod, right? So what part of, let's start with Filipino culture do you like the most?
Man, it's just the small things. Like, we
Yeah.
just appreciate the small things. Like, I remember growing up and my grandmother used to pay me, like, give me money just to dance and sing and do whatever I want in front of, like, the guests, right?
Right.
And it's just like those small things. It's just so memorable and it's so nostalgic. But also just like asking for money from my grandmother when she's playing mahjong and like, yeah, can I buy some fishbowl for my recess? It's like
So
those small
cute.
things. And I love that about the Filipino culture. We just
Right.
find joy in small things.
Yeah, very Filipino, for parents to actually, what's the term, to bribe their,
Oh, yeah,
their
for
kids
sure.
to
It
pay for
is.
performing.
It is.
Well, would you say that started the whole, because I'm sure you love performing, right?
I do.
So do you think it started there, the confidence?
I
Yeah.
definitely think so. Yeah, it
Okay.
started definitely somewhere there.
Right,
Yeah.
I see. Well, how about in comparison to Norway?
Norwegian culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really grow up in Norway like that though, because I grew up there since I was like 8 till 18 now.
Right.
So I kind of like spent my teenage years there in Norway. But growing up in Norway, it's very different. They appreciate being alone. So
Right.
what's so funny is that when it's in the morning, nobody really talks to each other. Nobody really wants to kind of like socialize like that, and
Yeah.
everyone just likes to be in their own in their own kind of like business.
Right.
And in the buses, like nobody really wants to sit like right beside you because they want their own space, they want their own, they just like alone time.
I
And that's what I actually
see.
appreciate as well.
Right, yeah, because you get the best of both worlds.
Oh, yeah,
Especially if
definitely.
you're like kind of in between. You're an ambivert. Is that what they?
Ambivert, yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah.
Right, that's pretty cool. Because there are times when you just don't have the social battery, right?
Definitely.
And I'm sure, especially for artists, I've interviewed a lot, and it happens all the time. You
Yeah.
know, that your energy is just so depleted, and you want to be alone. you
Yeah,
know?
so that's what I really appreciate about the Norwegian culture. It has
Yeah.
really taught me to kind of like put these boundaries for myself to
That's
actually
good.
just have alone time and just reset and just be with myself and my own
Right.
thoughts and feelings.
Yeah, so I guess that kind of answers the next question, which was like the common. I was gonna ask about the common ground, between the
Yeah.
Filipino and the Norwegian culture.
Yeah.
So again, you just get the best of both worlds, right?
I do.
But would you consider yourself more of an introvert or an extrovert?
I think I'm actually an introvert, but I'm
Mm.
an extrovert with the right people.
There
To
you
be
go.
honest, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's an ambivert, right?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, and you're very selective.
Yeah.
With
I'm
the
kind of
people you hang
selective.
out with. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yes, boundaries, dude.
Boundaries. We need to
right?
learn that.
Okay, so Hillary being a multi-instrumentalist, apparently, what was the first instrument that you've ever played?
Man, I remember it was piano. It was piano. And I remember like my mom forced me to take these piano lessons, and every time I had those, every Sunday, I cried. I was like, I don't want to do this. Nah, nah, nah. But I'm so happy that that it's actually in my blood now. So I thank you, mom.
Yeah, very cool. So apart from playing the piano, what else do you play?
Yeah, so my dad taught me the guitar.
The
He taught me when
guitar.
I was like around 11, 12.
Galing. Oh, that's very impressive. Now, and because of your talent, we heard that the producer Timbaland actually praised you. So, what was your reaction for that?
Man, it was so surreal. Like I felt like I was in a dream because the thing is,
Mhm.
I just landed in Oslo that day
Uh-huh.
from LA, and then the next day I was gonna fly to London. So I was like, the time difference, the time zone was just
Right.
crazy, and I literally thought that I was in a dream. I was like, this is not
Mm.
real. So because it's Timbaland and
Right.
he's literally my idol. So when I got
Aw.
that, it was almost just a sign just to continue to work hard and do my thing.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to what you have in store for us. I'm sure you've got a long way ahead. It's going to be exciting, sometimes frustrating too, I believe. But,
It is.
yeah, we're just very excited to just see
Thank
you
you
out
so
there.
much.
Right.
Thank
So before we push through with, everything, we just want you to have fun today. So we're doing a little bit of an icebreaker.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's see how well you know your Filipino culture.
Hello. They're gonna test me, guys. Stop.
With the first question. So what we're gonna do is we're playing this or that. Okay, so I'm gonna
I
give
love
you
that.
like two choices, and then
Mm.
just you can explain why that is your
Yeah.
choice. Yeah. All right, let's
Let's do
begin. Would you rather have adobo or sinigang as your ulam?
I love adobo because I
Adobo.
can make it myself as well. So it's a bonus.
Ooh, very cool. So anong yung adobo mo ba may sabaw o dry? Paano mo ginagawa?
Bro, I can't have my food dry.
There you
Do
go.
you eat your adobo dry?
There's a dry version of it.
What? I didn't even
Yeah.
know that.
Okay, so that's for you
yeah,
to
I'm gonna.
explore.
You know what? I'll do that. I actually
Yeah.
do that.
All right, how about this? Summer or winter?
Summer all day.
Summer
Yeah,
all day.
because it
Okay.
reminds me of the Philippines, and I feel like I'm at home. When I'm
Yeah.
in Norway and then it's summer, I feel like I'm in the Philippines because like it's summer. It's my home. Yeah.
Right, and some people think like snow is fun, but it can be.
It isn't. And guys, like winter depression is real when it gets real dark. Like
Right.
you're very like in your head. So I love the summer. It brings me good vibes.
That's cool. All right, how about this? Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Okay.
I grew up with dogs, so only dogs for me, please. How about you?
I would say cats a little bit.
Yeah?
I would say that because they're more chill
Oh yeah.
and a little less clingy.
Yeah, and then you don't have that much responsibility
That's
either,
right.
right?
That's right. Okay, cool. So how about this? Beach vacation or mountain getaway?
Ooh, beach vacation.
Uh-huh.
You just came from Palawan, so
Yes.
you kind of just tempted me to actually do the same,
You
just like go
should.
to the beach and
Yeah,
explore that.
that's true. They're really nice people. People from Coron. Anyway, Bacolod or Oslo?
Man, you can't do that to me. Oh man, but what's so funny is that when I'm in Bacolod, I miss Oslo, but when I'm in Oslo, I miss
You miss
Bacolod.
Bacolod.
I don't know how to
see.
answer that, but for now, I miss Bacolod.
Okay, and are you going to Bacolod?
Oh
anytime
yeah,
soon?
I'm gonna meet my people, my family,
That's
and I'm
cool.
gonna be in Cebu and Quezon, and I'll do my shows there as well.
That's cool. All right, one last before for this game. Would you rather read a book or watch a movie?
To be honest, I want to say I wanna watch a movie, but it
Mhm.
feels more rewarding to me to read a book because it's about the wisdom
Yeah.
that you gain from a book. How about you?
I would say, I would be very honest and I'd rather watch a movie because
Right.
reading for me is like my sleeping
Oh yeah.
inducing moment. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, true.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, let's talk a bit about Loyal. We were playing this like earlier before we started. Now, it is a song that talks about people coming and going, and some people seem to constantly take and never give, but of course, still staying loyal. And we're kind of seeing your music video, I believe, right now.
Yeah.
So, what made you write this song?
I was honestly just observing from my own friends, like from the relationships of my own friends, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Wow, I live in a very messed up but beautiful generation. We
Yeah.
have a lot of trust issues for some reason."
Yeah.
So I wanted to create a song or write a song that reminded me and my just the friends around me that we actually have the choice to trust each other.
Yeah.
And just because doubt is served in front of you doesn't mean we have to take it. So we often forget that we have a choice to trust, but it's easier said than done.
Then
Though.
done. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people can relate. And we actually felt it when you said that, maybe there are just some things better left unknown. So, is this your favorite lyric off the song, or is there something else?
I actually think that it is one of my favorite lyrics for sure
Okay.
because it is a hard truth.
Yeah. It. Do you sometimes feel the need to like? Because sometimes people get obsessed,
Oh, yeah.
just
I
trying to
know.
find reasons.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like with what you said, some
Some
things
things
are
are
better.
just better left unknown, and I
Right.
think it's better because some things are just out of your control, and if it happens, it happens. But
Mhm.
sometimes some things are really just better left unknown,
That's right.
and I think that's self-explanatory.
There we go. Now, can you share with us the creative process? We saw the music video a little bit earlier. So, how was it like for you?
Oh yeah, I mean the creative process was very organic and natural to be
Mhm.
honest. Like I remember I sat down in my bedroom with my guitar and that's how I usually start off my creative process. I just love jamming and freestyling and just letting music lead me freely. And I don't have any expectations, just intentions.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, music, do whatever you want. God, do whatever you want. So I was just jamming with my guitar, and then I put up my voice memos, and then clicked the voice memo, like just to record, and then just melodies just came out of my mouth while I was
Wow.
playing these like chords, and then I actually never intended to write a song about love,
Mhm.
but it just felt so right to me that as I was writing the song, I figured out, okay, wow, this is what I was talking about because it was suppressed inside of me that I wanted to talk about this for so long, but I just didn't know how.
Fantastic.
And so it just came out in a very organic and natural way.
Organic. There we go.
Yeah.
And that's how good music starts. Really, I would say.
Appreciate
So
that.
we're really looking forward again to more of the music that you'll be writing for everyone to hear. Now, okay, let's talk. Let's have maybe one final question. Before we let you go. It's such a fun time like talking to you. But what is your advice to all the viewers, listeners who can relate to your song?
My only advice for everyone that is kind of like, listening to the song
Yeah.
Loyal, I think my only advice is just I said it in the lyric, but it says, I'd lay down my doubts aside for you. It's really up to you at the end of the day if you're going to trust that person or not. So choose whatever you want, but stay loyal.
There we go. There we go. We're hearing part of your song actually right now. We're playing it. But it's better, I guess, if we can hear you sing it live a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a
of
little bit.
course,
All
of
right, thank you for
course.
that. So,
Let's
can
do
you
it.
share like a line or two of your favorite part of the song?
Oh, yeah, like sing it?
Yeah.
Of course.
Let's go.
And I lay down my doubts aside for you, for you, for you. I lay down my doubts aside for you. That's my favorite line.
Wow. You know what? You remind me so much of her.
Man, thank you so
Dude,
much.
you
Thank
just have
you.
her
Her.
her vibe and everything. I am really, really excited for what's to come.
I truly appreciate that.
And I'm sure your fans, your listeners, the viewers are too. So would you like to tell them how they can follow your events, your releases, and everything about you?
Of course, yeah. So my socials, it's Hillary Allison. You can find me on TikTok, IG, YouTube, everywhere. And it's Hillary with an I, by the way, not with a Y.
There we go.
And then I also have an upcoming gig in Cebu and Quezon City.
There we go.
So I'll announce that in my broadcast channel on my IG. So just, stay tuned because I can't wait to see every single one of you. And by the way, last one, I just released my remix with Jolianne on Loyal, so please check that out
Yeah.
too because we love Filipino collaboration.
Oh yeah.
And
oh, yeah.
after a few weeks, I'll also be releasing a Loyal remix with Rini.
Oh, I love Rini.
He's amazing.
Looking forward to that, dude. Thank you, dude. That's just to say, dude.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
But thank you for being with us today. It's such a pleasure talking to you. You're so easy to be around.
Likewise.
And I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy the rest of your stay, the rest of your gigs in the Philippines before you travel around. Right? Okay. Well,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gents, once again, Hillary. We'll be seeing you again very soon. As for us, that's at Easy Rock Manila at DJ Nick 963 for myself. You guys keep safe. I'll see you guys next time.